Anthony Crane hanging, everybody! Oh my God! He was killing it. Can't believe I was just in the bathroom right now, and some guy goes, "Hey, Teicheira, if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it." Dude, if you shake it less than twice, you got a little dick, okay? Trying to get the pee out. It's got me thinking, you know? So many stupid sayings in the American vernacular, like, my buddy took his car down to an upholsterer the other day. He wanted to get a rip fixed, and we walked up. He's like, told the guy, "Hey, you think you'll be able to fix this?" He goes, "Hey, I can fix that. This ain't my first rodeo." This ain't your first rodeo, dude. This ain't a horse, it's a car. You know? This isn't your first rodeo? Really? Well, that's great. You know, I predicate most of my major purchasing decisions upon whether or not a person has attended an event where people are chewing tobacco, drinking beer, and wearing cowboy boots, yelling out, "Yeehaw!" Okay? Dude, I asked if you could fix my car, you know, not if you finger banged a cousin. You've been to a rodeo, right? You've seen the people? I'm just saying. You know what they do. There's other sayings. I was at Ace Hardware the other day. This father was yelling at his son, and he said, "You know, that's how it rolls. Shit rolls downhill." I was like, "Shit rolls downhill? You must have an awful lot of bran in your diet, sir, because I don't think my shit would roll downhill. It would just kind of fall out. It might tumble a few times and gather rocks and twigs, but it would never reach the bottom of the hill. You know, what are you shitting on the side of the hill for anyways? What a horrible lesson to teach your son." I was doing comedy the other day, the guy goes, "Teicheira, you don't even have a chink in your armor, do you?" And I was like, "A chink in the armor? What is that, a Jackie Chan movie about the Knights of the Round Table?" Is that what everybody said? Because that was a pretty smart joke. And, anybody with kids here? Speak up. Oh, you guys all just downtrodden? I got kids. I'm so sullen. Anybody with young kids is what I'm asking you. I doff my imaginary cap to all of you because I had to babysit my 2-year-old niece for a week last month. What a wonderful time that was. She came with all these instructions, you know, what she can eat and what she can drink and what she can watch. And my younger sister was like, "Keep it educational." And I was like, "All right." Like 3 days into it, I became a bit lackadaisical. We started watching this one show that maybe she shouldn't have been watching, you know. It was like the show, it was like a young Mexican girl, and she was raising a family on her own, and she didn't have a job, and she was just kind of wandering through life. Have you guys seen that show, Dora the Explorer? What the fuck is going on in that show? Dora the Explorer. What kind of lesson are they trying to teach? Like, she has 2 kids. I can't tell if they're her parents or hers, so I know it's a Mexican family. You know? She don't have a job. Her best friend's a little meth addict monkey. What the fuck, Dora? You know, what kind of lesson are they teaching? And if there is a lesson to be taught in that show, how about the episode where she gets down to the county office? Because they got programs, Dora. You know what I mean? Get on food stamps, WIC, something. Just saying. Is this too offensive for people? Because I didn't write the show. They did. Just saying, Dora. I wanted to be a baseball player when I grew up. It didn't work out. Okay, Dora? You're not going to be an explorer. Okay? Pancake waitress. Housekeeper. You know what I mean? Dance with who brung you. Just saying. Listen, I see other cartoon characters of the same age and they're flourishing. Look at Johnny Quest, he's kicking ass, you know? And I know you're thinking, well, Teicheira, that's not really fair. You know, his dad's a doctor, he grew up in a different socio-economic environment, but look at his best friend Haji. He got adopted by the Quest family and he took an opportunity and took advantage of it. I'm just saying, Dora, get a job. You know? Fred Flintstone hasn't wanted to work in that rock quarry for years, okay? But 50 pounds of brontosaurus burgers don't just land on a table on accident, okay? Miniature woolly mammoth vacuum cleaners don't grow on trees. And, I think it's obvious to everybody I'm ready to have kids. Nobody thinks that's funny? I don't know. I went to an adoption agency the other day and I sat down with the lady and she was like, "What is it you're looking for, Mr. Teicheira?" And I was like, "Well, I've kind of led a selfish life. I'd like to make a difference in someone else's life. What do you want?" And I said, "Well, I think I'd like to adopt maybe like 8 to 10 Mexican kids and start a landscape company." Now, don't laugh. I went to Home Depot. I got a shed to keep the tools in or them if they're not housebroken. I even got t-shirts made, little Vatos Landscaping. She was like, Mr. Teicheira, we don't just give away Mexican kids. I was like, well, make them Guatemalan, just fucking color coordinate them, lady. I got t-shirts, you know? Do your job, right? Know what I mean? I realized maybe I shot for the moon, so I was like, what about one Asian? You know, to get out the grass stains and do the books. She was like, Mr. Teicheira, I'll have you know that Abraham Lincoln abolished slavery 150 years ago. And I was like, well, I'll have you know that McDonald's discontinued the McRib last year, but if I get my hands on one, it's gonna mow lawns for me. She had me thrown out, too. And the security guard was Mexican, so I know she was hoarding. I keep that shit. He was cool though, Julio. He was like, "Orale, vato, check it out. You got a landscape company. Try the slave auction." And I was like, I didn't even know they still have slave auctions, Paco. Are you guys familiar with the slave auction? They have one here in town. Don't get startled. It's true. It's a company called Labor Ready. You ever driven past a Labor Ready at 6 a.m.? It looks like a casting call for the movie La Bamba. Look at all the, is he doing Mexican jokes? Should we laugh at this? So I stopped in, like I said, I got t-shirts. And the auctioneer, he was like, all right, we got Pablo, we got Paco, one can pick and one can pack. Here we go, 10 now, how about I go 10 now, not 20. 20 now, thank you, turn it down, how about I get 20 now, and 30 now, not 40. $40. For $280, I walked out of there with 3 Portuguese, 2 Italian ladies, and a one-armed Okie, okay? I'm thinking about changing the name of the company from Little Vatos to It's a Small World. So, all right, I'm gonna bring up our next comedian.